What's cracking, everybody? New video. Today was a special day. Today was a fun day. So today, me and my lady went with some friends and celebrated Friendsgiving. First time I've ever done that. And so I wanted to make a video on this holiday coming up, right? So we have Thanksgiving coming up, and I want to tell you about I don't know, maybe we could call it a love-hate relationship with this holiday. So as a kid, prior to going to jail, it was just like the family got together and we ate, and me and my primos would go take off. We'd steal beers, and I was little, man. My primos are older than me. Like, I'm right in the middle. I have me and my one primo, Stevie. We're a year apart, right? And the rest of the primos that we have are like, I want to say like 4 years or more younger than us. And then the older ones are 4 years or more older than us. And it was a trip how Stevie was considered more with the younger ones and I was with the older ones. So, man, I would be like 9 years old, 8 years old, running around my primos that were 12, 13, 14, 15. And, I'd be smoking weed with them, drinking. And so that was Thanksgiving for me. I'm going to go sneak off with my primos. We're going to go get in some, trips, get in some trouble, whatever. But I never thought about it like, what does this mean? I just knew it was a time for me to get away with my primos. Then I went to prison, right? And while I was in prison, I got very deeply into studying our cultura, our roots. And along with that, I developed a dislike, very distinct dislike of Thanksgiving, right? And, we are the descendants of the original people of the Americas, Native Americans, regardless of what, North American, even the Inuits, aka Eskimos, it doesn't matter. They all come from the same place, and they're the original inhabitants, right, of the Americas. And so in studying, I learned, what Thanksgiving was doing was it was celebrating. This is what I developed through studies, was it was disrespectful to our indigenous ancestors to celebrate Thanksgiving, because it was not a thankful day to our ancestors. It was thankful to the Europeans who came, right? And I remember getting so adamant about how wrong it was to celebrate that day that I remember my daughter was a little girl. And kids, there's a Thanksgiving play or something, or dress up every year for the kids, right? And I remember calling my daughter, and I was like, hey, are you guys gonna have a play or anything? She's like, yeah, we're gonna have a play. And I told her, well, you know what? I need you to do me a favor. I want you to be an Indian. Don't be a pilgrim. And she was like, huh? And I was like, you're not, a pilgrim. This is where we come from. And she was a little girl. My dumb ass was trying to explain it to her. You know her. She was probably like, I just want to get off the phone with this guy because I'm going to be in the plane and do whatever I want. And she was right. So honestly, I got out of prison 5.5 years ago, and I still felt the same way about Thanksgiving. I felt it was not a celebration that we should be having. And then I got around family like I did when I was a kid. But instead of me running around and, going to drink or get high, I saw it for what it was. Thanksgiving isn't a celebration of, at least around my family, it isn't a celebration of the white man coming and eventually slaughtering and stealing. That's not what it is. I don't think any of them even know that. My family doesn't pay attention to that stuff. You know what they pay attention to? Spending time with family, showing love to each other, sometimes making amends with each other. That's what Thanksgiving really is, right? I've come to realize that, you know, and I know there's going to be a lot of people in the comments who have done their studies. They're going to say, nah, you know, that's FEMA. You want to be with family. But, and, you know, I understand. I got to respect your opinion. But being a lifer, a former lifer, and, you know, having lost my freedom because of my own poor decisions, and then getting this second opportunity, the things that are most important to me are family. And so anytime I can be with them, you know, and honestly, I don't know, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Like, you know, all I do is work and come home. I chop it up with you guys, try to share a message with you guys, a life story, whatever. But maybe it's because I've been in prison so much, I was in jail so much that, you know, if I don't see my loved ones, I know they love me and I know I love them. But I really try to spend as much time as I can with my lady. I do try to have conversations with my father because, you know, he's in his 70s. I lost my mom, you know, but I could be better at communicating with family. But like I said, I had a very bad view and very, very bad opinion on Thanksgiving. And I'm glad that I changed my view. And, you know, like today, you know, Friendsgiving, never even heard about that or of that until I got with my lady. And having gone today and kicked it, you know, it was cool. You know, it was just an opportunity for us. You know, we played loteria, we had some beers, some carnitas, and just had a good time together. And what that did was, you know, hey, let's do this again next year, and let's do this and this and that. You know, and that's what it's about, man. Making memories, having those loving moments. You know, I've said it a million times maybe already on my channel. Human beings have one of the shortest lifespans on earth. And one of the most precious things we have is our time, because we have so little of it. And we don't know when our time's gonna run out. So as we're here, and that's why, you know, everyone who watches my videos and takes that time out of their day, I appreciate it because I know how precious time is. But anyways, you guys let me know in the comments what you feel about Thanksgiving, what Thanksgiving means to you, and how you spend it. With that, if you like the video, share it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Stay safe, stay smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, right? I'm out.